He was a literal man with a horse face. Not a horse head, only his face was like a horse's. He was wearing a brown loincloth and carrying a lance, but nothing else. He looked like he was about to address the Ming Song family, but Ren got his attention, managed to explain the situation in a sentence or two, and immediately got to work on setting free Oxhead and Sun. I had returned my attention to the Ming Songs as Lai cocked a crossbow bolt, and Liu started to push past Lin Yu in an attempt to stop them. I knew this was where I was needed and got between them, taking an aggressive stance. Liu reached into his pocket and pulled out his dark orb. I even entirely turned away, but it seemed just having its darkened light shine upon you was enough to activate its effect, pulling my senses away from me one after another like before. I couldn't see or hear, but my sense of smell drifted off and my fingertips only felt slightly numb. But standing there with my back to my enemy, trying to protect Ren and desperately hoping to come up with a plan, suddenly I could feel it. And when I say I could feel it, I mean in every way. It was like I could see and smell and taste and hear the flow of the universe. I could feel Liu walking up behind me with his massive glaive raised. I turned back just in time to block his blow with my sword. I couldn't hear or see his gasp of surprise, but I could feel the shift in his emotions, and more so when I uppercut him so hard in the jaw that he flew several meters into the air. I leaped after him and delivered a powerful kick that sent him barreling through the sky into the city. As I landed, it seemed as though he reached a distant limit for his item, and I was suddenly sent into a slight state of shock by all my senses immediately returning to me at once. I stayed focused, and without even opening my eyes, I deflected the bolt Lai fired at me. I could still feel it. The emotion, the flow, the presence and energy. The chi of the entire battlefield was clear as day to me, and it has been ever since. I opened my eyes just in time to see the light surrounding May's incredibly massive body burst away from her, and her glowing seemed to stop along with it. Her foot alone was the size of the plateau, or maybe the entire city of Ordos, but fighting someone that big seemed downright impossible. She started to laugh a wicked, vicious chuckle as she started turning toward the east. My eyes darted for the moon, and I shuddered as I noticed it was now only barely above the horizon. The sun would be rising soon, and May would be even closer to it.